Hi Scorpio, welcome to the channel and welcome back to the channel. This is your weekly energy check-in for all things Scorpio. And everything you need to know about me is below in the description of this video. I might have to pause a few times because I'm also working psychic source at the same time. I'm multitasking. So the bottom of your deck in the pre-shuffle is the Lover's card. So there is a moral choice here. So like one person over another, one job over another, some sort of choice that involves a high level of morality. This is also an indication of a higher soul connection card like twin flame, soulmate, soul connection, divine connection. So we'll see if this shows up in your reading. What are the overall in this Scorpio collective? The bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is about pausing and reflecting on, like, what do we have here? What is going on? What's growing? What started to grow? So a lot of the times it could be reevaluating relationships like this, money, investments, things like that. So let's see. Okay, so you see yourself in the Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio. So things changing for the better, things changing, tables turning. This is about divine timing, um, the Wheel of Fate turning, and hopefully it's in your turning in your favor, um, turning tables on something. So in your difficulties, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is about family. This is about legacy. This is about large sums of money like commissions, bonuses, inheritances, and things like that. So this can be in the difficulties, having issues with family, the grass being greener, having, these things not come through. In your recent past, you have the Four of Wands. So this is a twin flame union card because the poles of the tent make an 11-11. So take what resonates. Um, It is also about stability. It can be about home, celebrations, weddings, things like that. Also, in your recent past, you have the High Priestess. So she is an intuitive person. She is pure. She's the keeper of secrets, especially anything the third dimension. She kind of rules the third dimension and above, and the Empress rules the earth plane. So she can also represent somebody with gifts, like someone like me that's like a tarot reader or a healer or anybody with gifts. So in the recent past, you may have felt you have found a divine connection, which does not surprise me with the Lovers card coming out. I think this kind of is like saying yes. um, and it could be that this connection is kept a secret or was a secret, something like that. In your goals, you have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is normally about crying over spilled milk, being sad, regret. With it being in your goals, though, because like usually they're focused on the negative, right? With the cups spilled over when there's really two cups standing. Um, so they have regret, and they're focusing on the negative. So with it in your goals, it's about focusing on the positive. In your near future, you have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is ultimate wish fulfillment. It is happily ever after. It is all of your cups being filled. And honestly, like this is a perfect depiction of a happily ever after to me. I love this card. Um, you see yourself as very happy. This is the Sun card. This is the happiest card in the deck. Joy, joy, joy. It is always a yes. And it is a Leo card because Leo is a sun associated with the sun. It's a sun sign. It's a fire sign. It is also about things being illuminated. Friends, family, co-workers, see you in the moon energy. So this is a Pisces card. Some people say it's a Cancer, but it's usually a Pisces. You can Google it. It is all about intuition. It is all about um, fears and like the subconscious things bubbling up to the surface. It can be about being overwhelmed with emotion. So, intuition and emotion and fear and the unseen is usually because it's the subconscious, is what this is about. Your guidance is the Eight of Swords. So, the Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped. However, it's not usually about actual physical trap. It's about being in your head. So you can see like she looks like she's in a jail, but she could just walk out these swords, right? Her binds aren't tight. This one's like see-through, so she might as well be like this. So this card is about your perception of things, how you're perceiving things, and that is the actual and true blockage. So, with this being beside your 10 of cups, your guidance is like to open up your mind to, what your actual emotional fulfillment is, because whatever you're thinking or have thought in the past, or your perceptions of things in the past, um, probably need to change and be released in order to fully emotionally enjoy the connection. Okay. So, in your outcome is the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is also about celebrations and coming together. So, it could be about birthday parties, things like that. It can also be about going out and celebrating, going out on dates, having fun with friends. I have triplets, so this card comes up a lot for them. Okay. So if you have triplets, take what resonates. And then also it is the notorious third party card. Okay. So with these two, together. If there was some sort of secret union or secret coming together, it could be that you have some regret over being a third party or something of that nature, or a regret about going on a date or regret about celebrating. But oddly, your goal, well, not oddly, but your goal is to think more positively about whatever this Three Cups is for you. So, third party, um, a celebration, a date, something like that. Okay, so we have the wheel. So things turning positively in your favor despite possibly having family and money issues. There's some secret meeting that you are trying to think more positively about. And you can have this Ten of Cups, but you're in your head about it. You're happy, but friends, family, and coworkers might see you as afraid or confused or whatever. And then Sun and Moon. That is also another, when they come out together, is like another indicator of a divine connection. So, like the Lover's card coming out or something of that nature. All right. Since we have so many soul connection, twin flame, soulmate references, I'm going to use a soulmate deck. All right. So it's been a while since I've gotten to use it because there hasn't been a really high indication, like maybe like a month or so. So soulmate deck looks like this. What is some overall and significant Scorpio in this situation? Please significant situation. On the deck. Unsure of desires. So let's see what that means. Looks like there's an assessment. Ooh, the card underneath it is the past and reminiscing. And then we have the death card. So change, transformation, ending of a fight, conflict, separation, Five of Swords. With the Nine of Pentacles, the single person that is independent, takes care of themselves, and moving forward slowly in a loyal, stable, and committed way. The Emperor, divine counterpart in the twin flame, the masculine. All right. We could go on, but let me just, if that resonated with you, take it. If it didn't, don't. Feeling nervous. So that could be, I wouldn't associate the Eight of Swords with anxiety too much. That's really the Nine of Swords. Talk in person. So meet up again. Meet up again. So you can be positive, think positively, guarded. Ignoring you is going under feeling nervous. Discovery period is going under talk in person. Be vulnerable is legit going underguarded. Look at this. Guarded, be vulnerable. Talk in person. Discovery period. They're feeling nervous, so they're ignoring you. Pretty straightforward. Thank you, romance deck. I appreciate you so much. It's like, sure, you bring me out more often. I'm here for you. Unsure of desires. So they're feeling nervous and they're ignoring you. Talking in person is gonna help with this discovery period. And if don't be guarded, be vulnerable, be authentic, be authentic. That's how intimacy is created. Okay. Okay, so let's see how they're feeling towards you. News. Spirit, please share with me the Scorpio's person's overall most significant feelings. Spirit. Scorpio's person. Yeah. Scorpio. Scorpio. Of the deck, spying, social media, network information ways. Very Page of Swords card. Okay, they're checking your social media. Stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. So the moon can be about illusions, right? And fear, not being able to see, having to use your intuition, go one step in front of the other. Only you. Devoted, attached, and crave. Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. So they're together in this one, and there's another in this deck where it's a one person. So I don't know. We'll take a look, but it could be that together you're going to leave something behind, or this really is like Eight of Cups, leaving, like abandoning the relationship, okay, due to look like stress, possibly. Okay. And that's like feeling nervous, ignoring you, then stress, then releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. Intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing, which there is that with soul connections all the time. You're talking in the 5D all the time. Clarity, truth, intentions, and honesty is going right over only you. So they have clarity that it's only you for them. Even though they're incredibly emotional and overwhelmed about this, there's like an intuition and a knowing about this relationship. So hopefully it's the stress we're releasing, not the entire relationship. If they're thinking, I'm clear, like it's just you. Okay. So they're checking you out. All right. So what words and messages do they have to say? Spirit, please show us. to Scorpio. Scorpio. Bottom of the deck. There's nothing I want more than you. Aw, that's clear, right? Clarity and clear. This is a pretty one. Like it's soulmates the whole way. Like we just keep getting confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. There's no, even if everybody feels like they're cloudy and they don't know what they're doing and blah blah blah, it's like, oh, there's a connection here. All right. So talk to me from your soul. Absolutely. Soul connections have a way of doing that. We both have to work on we both have to do work on ourselves. So that's going over talk in person, discovery period, cloudy judgment, and intuition, right? So got to work on the confusion. If it's a new connection, got to work on it. Heal yourself all the time. Healing is never over. I wish I could just tell you how I feel. So they've got this clarity that it's only you, right? And that's right over be guarded and be vulnerable, the advice. And they just wish they could open that throat chakra up. Get some hyssop oil and put it on your throat chakra. I'm working on my issues. It's going over talk to me from your soul, which is over top of stress, releasing, feeling nervous, ignoring you. So if they're ignoring you, it's because they feel nervous, they're stressed out, they're trying to release it. They want to do some soul connection talk, I guess, instead. And they're just working out their stuff, you know. I know you are my twin flame. Welcome to the chat. So here we go. We had the Lovers card. I think every one of these have had something about soul connection. So we're just going to keep going. Please don't leave me. And that's going right over top of, I wish I could just tell you how I feel. So they're having issues with guardianness and intimacy. And funny enough, like, you know, soul connections are about working on yourself. And this is like going right over top of, I know you are my twin flame. So over color judgment, intuition, and discovery period, talk in person. So there's a big fat whole message in here for you, Scorpio, that this is a connection, it's a soul connection. Deeper resonance. They want you, like so many confirmations of just you, so many confirmations of soul connection over and over and over. So if you didn't believe it in the tarot and you don't believe in words in tarot, believe in it when they are spelled out. Okay, so I think that's great. I think that's perfect. So let's just get you some advice from the miracle cards to take with you throughout the rest of this week. This is a happy one to end on tonight, Scorpio. I had a lot of confusion ones, shorts and reels. Oops, they were yuck today. Please, Spirit. The earth signs are really. Please, Spirit, please show me. Just an overall Advice for Scorpio. The rest of the week. In spirit. Overall. Scorpio collective. The rest of the week. Forgiveness. All right. Forgiveness is a choice to see people as they are now, right? When we are mad at people, we're focusing on something they said or did before, prior to now, right? Before this moment. By letting go of the past, we make room for miracles to replace our grievances. So if you want to screenshot that or whatever you want to do. So yeah, so there's like some sort of sadness and regret that and mental blockage that we have to get past in order to have our 10 of cups, our wish fulfillment, our happily ever after. And even if, and sadly, I'm going to say something crazy, if this was a third party, there's a multiple over and over and over confirmation that this is a soul connection in the tarot, in the message cards, in the oracle cards, in the romance or in the soulmate deck. Your first card out in bottom of the deck in the pre-shuffle. So, like if you're in mental conflict about it, the Eight of Swords and feeling trapped, and you're in the Five of Cups trying to think the positive because you have guilt and remorse. Spirit is saying, not me, Spirit is saying that this is your soul connection. And we are human beings on this earth school living life. And sometimes we don't get it right the first time, right? So just take what resonates. I'm not advocating for third party situations, but it looks like in this particular instance, there is a reason y'all came together. Okay. So that's what I have for you this week, Scorpio. If you'd like a personal reading, just grab my email from below. Everything you need to know is in the description box. How to get a reading with me. Please assist YouTube and the algorithm with your likes, shares, and subscribes. It'll get you some more Scorpio readings and push out this very important Scorpio message. And it really is an important one because it's a divine connection one. And I love interacting with you guys. And these divine connections are like my favorite. And I just like people coming together and happy and hearing about it. Have a great week.